A mystery is how the police describe the disappearance of a mother of two, Bridget Simmonds, who was last seen in Whangarei 3 months ago to the day. That confirmed sighting by Bridget's family was on Saturday, February 23rd, when her mother dropped her off at the countdown on Carmore Road, Whangarei. She hasn't been in touch since. Her bank card has been used 3 times, but the police can't confirm that the mother of two was the one who was using the card. Detective Senior Sergeant John Clayton has no theory about what's happened to Ms Simmonds, but is sure someone knows where she is.
The longer we go on, the more worried I am, as is her family, who are really desperate to find out what's happened to Bridget. She hasn't been in contact, which is really out of character, in particular not to have contacted her children for such a long period of time.
So, did she have bank cards? Have her accounts been used? Have any of that sort of usual stuff been touched? What about a cell phone?
Yeah, her cell phone hasn't been used since, but we know on the last day when she was talking, the last day her mum saw her and dropped her off at the countdown at Kensington in Whangarei, that was on the 23rd of February, she told her mum that her phone was broken. So that will probably be the reason we've had no luck with that phone. However, her bank accounts were used on 3 occasions since the 23rd of February. Once on the 9th of March at Kiwi Bank, Otaika. There's a little ATM machine there in the Otaika shopping centre. We have a possible sighting of her using that machine on that day, but it's unconfirmed. On the 11th of March, at the Whangarei shopping centre, there is an ATM machine near the Whangarei warehouse, and at about 2:30 p.m, an inquiry was made using that card. In other words, perhaps a balance check or something like that was made. We don't know whether that was Bridget or not. And then at 2:50 p.m, also on the 11th of March, that card was used at McDonald's in Raumanga. And since then, the card has not been used, or bank accounts haven't been touched since.
I want to be direct here, John. Do you think she's still alive?
I certainly hope she is. We've got nothing to say that she isn't alive. We're concerned for her welfare, obviously, for her family, but we've got nothing to indicate that she's not alive. We're still treating it as a missing person, and we really want to hear from someone that knows what's happened to her or where she is, because someone will know where she is.
Those 2 bank transactions as such, which you aren't able to positively identify as her, why not? Is there no CCTV or the like?
Yeah, CCTV's been quite difficult for us. For instance, the ATM machine, we downloaded the Whangarei Shopping Centre ATM machine's CCTV footage, and it had not been working for a few days before that, and they weren't aware of it, so that was a dead end for us. The McDonald's, the time the card was actually used, we've checked, and nobody was actually in the store at that time. 2 vehicles went through at a time very close to that time. One of those vehicles we were able to get a registration number for that vehicle. The second vehicle, there was no registration number, and all we know that vehicle was a blue sedan.
So is money still going into her account?
No.
Okay.
So there's no money going into her account. There is money sitting in her account that has not been used.
So tell us a bit more about the last time someone from her family spoke to her. So she was dropped off at the supermarket in Whangarei, is that right?
Yes, so she'd been staying at the Otaika Caravan Park during January and up until about the 14th of February with a friend. From that date, she went up and stayed with her mum up in Kerikeri, and her mum dropped her down at the countdown in Kensington on the 23rd of February, which is a Saturday. Now, after the 10-7 segment, or the appeal on 10-7, we believe we've identified a taxi driver that picked her up from there and took her to Matapo Street in Whangarei, a suburb here in Whangarei. We don't know where she's gone from there or whereabouts in Matapo Street she was dropped off. So we certainly want to hear from anybody around that area that may have seen her, knows her or seen her since. Someone must know what's happened to her and where she is.
If she's listening, or she may get to hear this, what's your message?
Either contact the police or contact your mother and let her know where you are and let her know that you're all right.
That was Detective Senior Sergeant John Clayton. Now, anyone with information about Bridget Simmonds' whereabouts can contact Detective Constable Joseph Rubin, and we're going to give you a number here. It is 09 945 4733. And again, 09 945 4733. Or you can call Crime Stoppers anonymously on 0800 555 111. Crime Stoppers number again, 0800 555 111.